Shazza McKenzie and Lili Pescadita about to go one-on-one. And these two athletes, they're no strangers to one another. Obviously, the AAW women's division, it's becoming just a enigma of its own. Of course, our current champion, Maggie, in action later on tonight. But for Shazza McKenzie, her attention's been less focused on the women's division and more focused on the Bravo family for the better part of the last, let's call it a year.
Yes, interfactional issues, if you will.
It was Shazza McKenzie who had an opportunity at that AAW Women's Championship stolen from her as she was pushed off of that top rope by John capital letter E period Bravo.
I was just trying to go dance, twerk for twerk with Ruiz, and I would not try and do that with any woman from the general region of Humboldt Park. And
a sign of respect between these two athletes as Ruiz looking to get the Berwyn faithful in her corner. Lili Ruiz is an athlete that has, she's finally starting to find her footing in the world of pro wrestling. She's taken the time to refine her game. Currently training at the Chicago Wrestling Center underneath Mustafa Ali. And she almost got caught with a quick cover there from Shazza McKenzie. McKenzie now, knee to the face. Side swipes her, sends her to the outside, and now Shazza McKenzie built up a full steam, low level tope suicida, and now she sends her back into the ring. And you got to think, for Shazza McKenzie, she wants to get the victory here, reset her focus on the AAW Women's Division, put the Bravo family behind her.
And you don't know what the apple cart is going to get shaken up with for the women here in AAW, especially next month with Scarlett Bordeaux making her return to AAW at a show that is appropriately titled Smoke Show, coming up on November 22nd.
Of course, those tickets going to be available at aawpro.com. Follow us on all social media at aawpro for updates. Now, Pescadita dropping the leg 2 times now. Now floats over into the cover, hooks the leg. Referee Kevin Wood says count of 2. What do you got to think for Lili? All right, I can recalibrate and get my focus here. I can make a statement here in the AAW Women's Division and knock off one of the most well-traveled veterans in all of independent women's professional wrestling in Shazza McKenzie.
Absolutely, Shazza always causing trouble everywhere she goes. But her aptitude in the ring for all the different styles as a true international performer is...
and
see this.
Ruiz deadlifts her into the suplex, a sign of just pure, raw, unfiltered strength, but only able to get the count to.
It's going to take a lot more than one big vertical suplex like that to take on Shazza.
Now, onto the shoulders goes McKenzie. Short elbows now, finds her way out. Sends her into the buckles. Nobody home. Really able to evade the attack. Gets caught with a round kick to the head.
Use those ropes as a weapon, Shazza. Come on, Shazza.
Ruiz stuck between those ropes, just ricocheting right into the boot time and time again. And one to the jaw for good trouble. Now Shazza heads up to the top rope, but Ruiz catches her right hand to the face, and a headbutt sends her reeling. High cross body off the top, McKenzie puts the leg, but Ruiz rolling that shoulder off the mat.
Caught her high there, high up in the chest and on the face too.
For that stunner. He's had it scouted. Ghetto blaster ducked. Round kick ducked now. Both athletes going tit for tat.
Shake here.
Ruiz collides. Ghetto blaster catches her on the back of the head. Sending the ropes. And a spine buster puts her down. Ruiz going for the cover. The upset. Berwyn here in Berwyn. Only able to get a count of 2, Kevin.
She'll hook that leg. I think that's the difference between Shazza and Ruiz. You see this in the younger wrestlers, is that finishing with the hook of the leg, finishing with making sure that arm is pressed down on the wrist.
And now onto the shoulders again goes McKenzie, but McKenzie now rolling out. Sunset flip into the cover. Ruiz out at 2, rolls through but gets caught. Shazza with that stunner, center of the ring, and now rolls her over. Ooh, crossface chicken wing, and she's got no choice but the tap.
Absolutely more technical. Nasty, gritty.
4 minutes, 51 seconds. Your winner, from Shazza McKenzie.
Nasty, vicious, like you said.